Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 29th through July 13th. The big story for this period will be the extreme heat across the Northwest. I'll get to that in a minute, but we're going to look at the forecast for June 29th through July 3rd. And we have this huge ridge over Western Canada and the Northwest. We also have a ridge here over the Northeast. This trough here, or upper low, will be building down here. This is helping to build up this ridge, and this will remain in place. Now, we have this positive tilted trough you can see right here, and this will be in the central states and gradually push eastward. Now, the ridge over the Northwest will cause dangerous and oppressive heat across the region. Temperature anomalies of 20 to 30 degrees above normal will be forecast across portions of the Northwest, the Northern Great Basin, and the Rockies. And we'll take a look at the temperatures. These are the temperature anomalies. These are forecast highs, 24-hour highs. We see 111, 104, 101. This is really oppressive heat, even down here in parts of Nevada. This is really oppressive for California, 100, 101. This is really bad. And we also have high heat, but not as extreme as out here in the West across the eastern states. There are numerous excessive heat warnings and advisories for this region here, as well out in the West. But this is really dangerous stuff out here. Numerous daily and monthly high temperature records will likely be tied or broken. The positive tilted trough, excuse me, will slowly drift across the north central states along with a frontal boundary. And we'll take a look at that at the surface. And this will interact with moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and will cause organized showers and storms. Now we have this Bermuda high effect here in the east. Let me get back to the other maps. See it right here. And I'm going to look at my notes for a second. And this will bring temperatures into the 90s, well into the 90s across the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. And we will have tropical disturbance will approach this region here under this ridge. And this will bring rain and storms to portions of the Southeast. And we'll also take a look at that. I don't know if you can see, we'll try to drag it over a little bit. See the system right here, and this will bring, it's fairly weak, it's just a disturbance, a lot of tropical moisture. This will bring showers and storms to portions of the Southeast early next week. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for July 4th to the 8th. I think we're going to see a change, at least in the east. You can see we have our ridge remains here, trough will dig into the northeast. Parts of the Midwest, you can see it right here. Well, here's our trough, here's our ridge configuration. That's what we're forecasting. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal, mainly across the Northwest Northern Rockies and parts of the Great Basin. And we have below normal temperatures for here, and I'm calling for anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation for much of this region here, and The probability of occurrence is 35%, and we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now we're going to look at the period for July 9th to the 13th. GFS, I think the pattern's going to be more like this with the GFS. 12 here of the northeast, ridge here remaining across much of the west. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region, much of this area, and I'm calling for anomalies up to 12 degrees above normal. And across locations across this area here, this would be the highest anomalies, lower elsewhere. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this area here. Probability of occurrence 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for June 29th through July 13th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.